in this format, and that is why we love it. Thanks so much for joining us here on Byju's Cricket Live. Not just heavyweights in action today on field, but off the field as well in our studios. We've got a full house, packed house with Ravi Shastri, Mone Mokal, Graham Swan, all ready to answer the tough questions. But it's never tough when you ask those questions to Ravi. Ravi, you said it the other day when Mumbai Indians stepped out. The tournament, the Tata IPL needs Mumbai Indians to win. Now, Rohit Sharma, after that loss, said that we have got to be desperate for defeat. For victory. We've got to be desperate and hungry enough to want it. Will they get it?
Just go fearlessly in there and not think what if, but think what will, happen if we put our front foot forward.
Absolutely. That's the evening game, and it's going to be an absolute blockbuster. But first up is Chennai Super Kings against Sunrisers Hyderabad. Let's go to the gentlemen who are waiting on site for us. Morning, Chennai Super Kings, former champions, absolute heavyweights in the similar position as Mumbai Indians. The one thing working for them, yes, MSD is firing on all cylinders, but no points on the board for them yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's
two global icons. They've had a transformative effect on Indian, if not global cricket. But let's focus on the present, because the past, it's glittered. But the present for Rohit Sharma right now as a batsman, as a leader. Tell me, Ravi, what's going on? What does he need to do?
I think he needs a more collective effort, where the...
If we look at any sort of chink that has emerged in this kind of, blue and gold armour, you look at the playing 11, it's a bowling unit. They conceded the focus on the personnel for both units. It was last season that for the first time ever, a team actually took a fifer against Mumbai Indians, and that was Harshad Patel for RCB. What he's been doing for them, he's been an absolute gun. The personnel has changed. Are the fortunes also changing because of that, Swanee?
Well, mix it up a bit more. But I'm with Ravi. These are a class team, and if Rohit leads from the front and gets runs himself, everything will fall into place.
Look, who's going to end up on the winning side today? Is it going to be Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli? We've asked you in our Fan Pulse question as well. But more particularly, we've asked our analysts and our experts, who do you think is going to be celebrating today? Here's what they said in our Cred predictions. Oh, if only you could have them both. That's what we want to know from you as well. Our Fan Pulse question, who will be celebrating today? Who's going to win? Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli? This will be tough for you, Ravi. This will be really tough for you. I can imagine you know them both so well. But who's winning today? Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli? Who will be celebrating?
See, there's no love lost there. Looking forward to it because I'm on the outside now. I want to watch the fun.
Yes, you can relax with us, Ravi, and just enjoy the matchup. Why wouldn't you relish a contest like that? I mean, Ravi said it beautifully. That's why he was one of the best in the business, because when Jasprit Bumrah... pick a side. For years together, they plotted the downfall of the opposition, and now they must do that to each other. Mone, I'll come to you. Jasprit Bumrah, we know he's a master of his craft. Do you feel like in the last game against the Knight Riders, he wasn't utilised enough? He still had one over going. Would you...
Start that you want.
I totally agree with Mone there. If the message to Bumrah would be, forget about the depth, forget about the back end of...
So many of you want to see Virat Kohli right at the top, opening the innings. On our Fan Pulse question, why don't you answer that? Do you want to see him open the innings? Many of you saying no. 77% of you are no, keep him for later. But listen, hear me out. Maxwell, okay, potentially could come in. RCB in the power play, they're scoring at about almost 7. Virat Kohli in the power play strikes at over 130. Would you want to see him open the innings for RCB?
I think number 3 is good. Okay. The simple reason is...
I've heard it so many times, I just want to be happy and enjoy my cricket. Well, we caught him in a really good mood.
Against him, if he hits his straps, he's going to make the bowlers go for plenty. And don't forget, he's just got married. Yeah. He's had a mini honeymoon. He'll be light on his feet. He'll be down the track against the spinners in a flash.
I always wonder whether that helps you or doesn't help you. Gentlemen, is that going to bring the best out of Maxwell today? What do you think, Swanee? Because he mentioned, Swanee, that he's playing with...
come on. I'll tell you what will bring the best out of it. He kept referring...
Role to perfection in different situations. But first up is Chennai Super Kings and Sunrisers Hyderabad, who are in action. Listen, there are a lot of great contests, a lot of great matchups in action today, and 2 great icons who will also be playing. But hey, we always take a silly look at things, don't we? Vintage touch, and gentlemen, that's really been the story. We're talking about CSK, Mumbai Indians, 2 dynamic sides, iconic sides, trophy-laden sides, yet to get points on the board there. What's the matter of margins for Morne for a team like Chennai Super Kings? And they walk in, they've got such a healthy win percentage against Sunrisers Hyderabad. They're 75% win percentage. You know, you'll take that when you take on a team.
No, for sure. Doing the basics well and from ball one.
Swanee, when you talk about matchups, I mean, it's very little to choose amongst the fans when they have the love for Mumbai Indians and RCB. I mean, two heavyweights over the years have given you extraordinary clashes. Things have gone very differently for both the franchises. Mumbai and Rohit Sharma in a must-win position right now against an RCB team that have got the momentum. You know, how's the evening game going to turn out for you?
Well, it's one I can't wait to see because whenever...
Footage, Swanee. Keep it for you because we never know when we'll need this.
Hey.
You know that's how we
they'll
do
be there. They'll make the playoff. Mumbai will make the playoffs. I'm telling you that now, but I don't think they're going to win.
Tough to choose. I mean, there's Mahi, there's Virat, there's Rohit, there's Mumbai, there's CSK. I mean, what more do you want on Super Saturday? Let's find out what's trending. I mean, let's be honest, it's intense. I want to ask what you at home are thinking. Are Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings going to get their first win of the Tata IPL? Let us know in the fans buzz. And which GOAT will get his points on the board? 66% of you say MSD. So that means, according to you, CSK are winning against Sunrisers Hyderabad. Let's go to our experts for our Byju's experts view. Because, gentlemen, I want to see how this contest might play out in the power play. Chennai Super
It's a guy that can calm himself down and really stay in the moment.
That's right, and you know, he's the one we always called him Jaddu, the man with the golden arm. He's called him the man with the Midas touch, still leading him on. So there's lots to play for Chennai Super Kings today up against the Sunrisers Hyderabad. That's the first matchup that we're looking forward to. We're almost at the toss, just about 15 minutes away from that perspective. So much to look forward to. We'll take a small MSD today when the team really needs him. How do you see this contest playing?
I think he'll go well because he's just seeing his frame of mind in this tournament. You know, he's already got a 50, you know, and bat early in his innings. If he hits a 6 or a 4, you'll see then the runs will start flowing.
Yeah, absolutely, the finisher role, which is very, very important because we thought at the start of the season Jadeja will come to the fore and he hasn't come yet well as well. So CSK would be hoping he will just continue and maybe start showing his true color, which is higher strike rate.
Yeah, and it could just be tailor-made really for him, the situation. But look, it all depends on the conditions that are on offer today as well. Let's find out more in our Dream 11 pitch report. Yes.
It was my favorite line as coach. Whenever you pump the guys up, and I think in a day game, to be honest, this is ideal for Chennai because if they get off to a good start, less pressure, they can set a target, and if someone goes big, go real big.
Can you make a dosa? आप dosa खाएंगे? Come on, let's meet our challengers. First and foremost, our Avenger. Veteran तो नहीं कह सकती, but certainly experienced commentator कह सकती हूँ. Irfan Pathan, he has worn that CSK jersey. How good will he be making a dosa? Come on, let's meet our Avenger. There you go, Irfan. Ready to go, ready to go. Lekin, challenge. Are you ready for the challenge? Because I've got a challenger who's going to meet you. He has made his debut in the commentary box this season. Challenger se milte hai Chinnathala, Mr. CSK himself, Mr. IPL himself, Suresh Raina. Yay! All right, very simple. All you have to do is make a dosa, but make it fun. Thoda apna style, huh?
Okay, let's do it.
So Irfan dosa versus Chinnathala dosa.
Let's go, मेरे भाई. Let's go.
जैसा बना खा लेना बड़ा भाई.
But I think I should be.
I have full confidence in you.
All right.
So our challenger, Suresh Raina, gets started. Chinnathala stall is underway. Same technique.
गोल गोल इरफान का डोसा गोल. अभी थोड़ा उसपे थोड़ा घी डलेगा.
रायना बेट सुरेश ने.
थोड़ा चीज, थोड़ा सा.
सर आप तो कमेंटेटर हैं, आप कमेंट्री थोड़ा कर सकते हैं. क्या क्या डालते हैं आप?
मैं जैसे अभी तक घी डाला है, बैटर डाला है और साथ में अभी थोड़ा सा चीज. अब पता नहीं हमारे भाई वो डालेंगे नहीं. लवली. मेरा तो लगभग तैयार हो गया है.
There we go.
इरफान में थोड़ा चीज.
Okay. I think the challenges are willing you to style, but Irfan has certainly got the speed, है ना?
Yes, absolutely. There we go.
Chef.
Wow.
Chinathala dosa is ready.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Irfan, dosa counter is ready. I'm so impressed with the speed, I must say. Well done, gentlemen. I'm very impressed. मुझे लगता है अभी तो challengers और avengers के बीच में थोड़ा सा tie है because they both finished at the same time, right? That's a great picture.
Okay, look-wise, I think this looks like more even and better and folded up nice. Without much ado, we're going to get into right tasting of that.
Okay.
Right? So, इसमें cheese है और
थोड़ा चीज
भाजी है.
Suresh, feeling nervous?
नहीं.
Okay.
चीज वाला पार्ट जरूर ट्राई करना.
ये
You can't bribe me.
सब दिखा रहे हैं.
All right, I think both are tasting equally good, but I'm going to grant it a Suresh.
Oh.
The way the notes are.
Thank you so much.
Pick up something.
Yeah, you sure know there who spent more time in the south. It had to be Suresh, but great effort from Irfan as well. I mean, they looked natural. You know, they looked as if they knew what they were doing. Only thing, at the end of it all, one dosa needed some.
An effort. It was an effort. Okay, how about this for an effort? Let's have a look at our Tata new playing 11. Let's talk about the Sunrisers.
Hard, then their role changes, and therein lies the problem.
But I tell you what, you look at both these units, they may not really have points on the board yet, but the body language that you're reading into right now is great. That's why they've been former champions. That's why some of these players are the most experienced. CSK fans have come all the way to see their heroes playing. And even if they haven't had the greatest start to their Tata IPL just yet, the spirits are high. That's just iconic. Mone, how many of these sort of, these promos have you been a part of, and how well did you do for your respective franchises?
I mean, I was always so interested in doing.
Okay, let's talk about the bowling for a second here from Sunrisers, Mone, because they need to be able to make an impact with Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. You've seen him at the top. He moves the ball well. He's their strike. Traditionally in the power play for Chennai Super Kings, wearing that yellow jersey, has done well against pace, used his feet really well in this Tata IPL, where is Robin Uthappa. And that's why from Sunrisers' perspective, they've got to have their Sahi Hai game plan against him.
I'm only on to the bowler.
Morning, you've got Robin Uthappa, Ruturaj Gaikwad, possibly at the top there. You've got some changes in the bowling lineup. You've got Washington Sundar, who sometimes is used in the power play as well. How would you deploy your Sunrisers bowlers in that first six?
Well, I think it's very.
Here on Baiju's Cricket Live, what a big matchup this is. The pressure will be on Mumbai Indians without a doubt, because you feel that it's an interesting factor when you take on a team like RCB. Heavyweights on both sides. Both sides have made their sort of changes as well. Let's have a quick look at Mumbai Indians, because we spoke about it, Ravi, that there might be some expected changes in the bowling department.
Very clear with the role he's got to play. And, amongst all these big names, we've forgotten that Shahbaz Ahmed. He's played a couple of gems there. He's confident with the bat. He can bowl as well. So I think to get the A game to the plate if they want to win this.
Relishing a contest like this, it's just what you want on a Super Saturday. Let me just remind you what's happened in the earlier game. It is just finished off, and it's Sunrisers Hyderabad who have got points.
A couple of wickets. Washi did his job, and then the openers. Good solid start, and good to see Abhishek Sharma getting those runs, because they've trusted him, they've given him the confidence, they've stuck with him.
He's doing the damage against Chennai Super Kings. That's what happens in the Tata IPL. Joined by Nick Knight. We just saw him at the toss. He's rushed all the way down to join us here on Baiju's Cricket Live. I hope you can hear us, because it sounded enthralling. I mean, the crowd is there to support their players, their heroes. Quick word on Mumbai Indians. They're batting. Pollard looks like he's in good touch again. They've got to get a great total on the board here.
Yeah, evening all, evening Rabbit, evening. Terrific.
And Nick, just one thing, how much grass is there? You think there'll be a lot of seam movement, or will it be too paced early on?
I think Rabbit.
That sort of application in his return for Mumbai Indians was Suryakumar Yadav. You could see instantly coming back from injury, made the difference. You could see that kind of application, that maturity, and I'm sure he's raring to go for this contest.
Thank you. Thanks.
sky is definitely not the limit when it comes to Suryakumar. Nick, you know, you look back at their last game, he had a great partnership with young Tilak Verma. It's good to see that sort of application, that maturity. And for a player returning from injury for Mumbai Indians, how important was it to see him getting a half century?
The last 2 months, and play like he did there was quite extraordinary.
Nick, thank you so much. I know you got to rush off for your commentary duties. Looking forward to your comments later as well. Have a great game.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ravi, just taking on from what Nick said, so obviously relief for Rohit Sharma to have someone like Suryakumar, huge relief to have Ishan Kishan in the form. So if it's going to behave like this in the initial all, you want to see that little application from Ishan Kishan as well, which we've been seeing.
It's a must. I think it's a very valid point. You don't want to be too...
You understand him very well, you know his mindset. Initially on, it was like, you know, aggression from the top now. He is under a little bit of pressure as a batsman because he's Rohit Sharma. So
he is, yeah, because, and a reputation. When you have that kind of reputation as being one of the guns, you've got to really, you know, dig deep today, you know, be bullish and try and get across the line.
If this is the game that big match players need to stand up, you know, from RCB's perspective, in the last couple of games, you have Harshad Patel, who's taken a hat-trick against them in one, and then taken a fifer against them in the other. I mean, he would feel like he's the
position Mumbai Indians are in. And they will make them feel the heat because they know they're three games down. They have been in that situation in the last 2-3 years in the IPL. They know how it feels, and they will not want to relax one bit because they know how dangerous a team Mumbai Indians is. If you let them off the hook and they smell blood.
Cricket Live, I want to know what all of you sitting at home think. Can the Mumbai Indians defend this total? This is what our fan pulse has to say. Right now, 67% of you say, no, it's not possible. I know it's going to change towards the end because that's the beauty of this. Ravi Shastri sitting beside me here. As I said, engaging 20 overs. Let's focus on the positives first. Suryakumar Yadav, I mean, wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, he's played 2 games. He played a gem in the last innings he played. But today was special. Today was
just making that difference. Remember, he missed out the first 2. You're coming out of injury, you know, it's a difference. But listen, I've got to tell you this. They were 50 for no loss. And then what happened, Ravi? I mean, let's just talk to those followers.
It was good bowling. You know, let's put it this way. You know, you need 2 bowlers to bowl well in tandem. Akash Deep started it. I mean, Harsh punch like the way he did. You know, that's why. You know, I kept, whenever I speak to him now, when he plays an innings like this, I say Surya Namaskar. Because, you know, the variety of shots that he plays, you know, the wrist work, there's power, there's, you know, that uncanny ability to look at where the gaps are in the field and hit there, you know, which is very unreal. A.B. de Villiers.
It's really been a lesson to learn. Okay, we're not done yet. We've got a power-packed weekend. This is sizzling Saturday. Super Sunday is in store for us. Okay, so 151 on the board here. It comes down to Jasprit Bumrah. Timer Mills is not playing. Unatkat has come in. Bumrah's got great numbers against Maxwell, and he's got pretty numbers against Kohli. So with
bowlers to come to the party, not just Bumrah. You need Unatkat, you need someone else there who will pick up a couple of wickets and keep the pressure on RCB.
Well, let's see what the fans think. Have you, you know, shifted the pendulum? Is Mumbai Indians, is a score enough for them to be able to defend this total? Okay, it's from 66, it's gone down to 62% of you say no. But hey, you in this clash of the heavyweights. Thanks so much for joining us here on Byju's Cricket Live. RCB did everything right, had all the departments covered. Now you wonder, for Mumbai Indians, former champions, all the reputations, I mean, a galaxy of superstars that have played for them before, to still have played 4 games, Ravi Shastri, and not cut points on the board, no matter the fact that they're changing personnel as well.
Yeah, and outplayed today, to be honest. 50 for no loss.
Innings, if you're fans of the game and enjoying it. I was watching Ravi Shastri and enjoying his reactions to watching Virat Kohli bat today.
Played well today. Played well. You know.
It's been 9 innings since he got his last half century. He'd be more concerned about the fact that he got out before he could see the game towards the end. That's what we know about Virat Kohli. What do you think?
Well, I think you're absolutely right.
Passionate emotion from Virat Kohli when he was dismissed. What did you make of it, Ravi?
What? Television eyes at my age, first shot inside. Was involved in a good partnership with the youngster. And again, looking better and better and better, the RCB team. I think Faf in control there as captain. You know.
Rawat here, Nick, made an IPL 50 for him, you know, and delivered in a situation, you wouldn't say a tough situation. Every time you walk out for RCB and you take
Delhi, good basics. And like Nick said, normally a young kid, when he's going down the track, big stage like the IPL, your head will be bobbing up and down.
Perspective, where did it go wrong? Because you're 50 for no loss, and then suddenly within 4 overs, you have lost 5 wickets for 12 runs. Rohit Sharma at the end said it himself, listen, I got out at the wrong time, because he definitely got the start. Is what one of the areas that you would analyze for why things are not going their ways? Would you like to see Rohit Sharma carry through? Because he certainly would.
Everybody would. He would himself.
Those middle overs, if you think about it. All right, let's cross over back now for the presentation and hear from the winning captain. And they're welcoming Piyush Chawla now into our studios. Nick is still with us at the venue. Nick, just very quickly, a final word really for Rohit Sharma from the team's perspective, from his own perspective as a batsman.
Well, I think he kind of made mention of it himself.
Words of praise for Surya Kumar Yadav. You can understand that, our Spotify player of the day. Because Piyush, you're coming back from injury. You missed the first 2 games. You made the difference. It's back-to-back.
Can I just come back in there, because clearly he batted quite brilliantly, but I think as well as Rohit not.
It doesn't help with one of your informed batters is run out as well. Amisho super saves. The man in touch, Tilak Verma, he's had it this season, but that was a brilliant moment in the field from Maxwell.
Yeah, the way
walking around our studios, and everyone's like, oh, you've got Nick Knight on your show. Just do us a favor and remind him if this looks a little familiar.
He remembers that clearly.
You know what? As I saw it live, yeah.
I bet Nick never started this Super Saturday thinking that by the end of tonight he would be reminded of that. That's the beauty of social media. All right, we will take a breather. Lots more to look forward to on Super Sunday, because we're putting Piyush Chawla in the hot seat. Like the serious hot seat, okay? We are testing his skills when we take him out of the box. We'll be back after this. Hot, Nick, that when this day started, that both Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings would still be at the bottom of the table, 4 consecutive losses. Now we think back even further than to the start of the Tata IPL. Did this actually come into play during the auction? Did they make the right moves in the auction? To lead Delhi, now he leads KKR. Piyush Chawla used to play for both of them. What does he feel?
Well, for me, KKR, not.
Right?
Thank you so much.
In the evening, Rajasthan Royals take on the Lucknow Super Giants. Again, 2 young Indian captains in the fray here. Nick, how do you see this clash going? Battle of the heavyweights, maybe? In terms of the power hitters?
Yeah, absolutely.
It'll be a lot of fun. Looking forward to your company. 2 p.m. is when we start our coverage. Gentlemen, thank you so much for keeping us company, for all of your insight. Get a good night rest, because we'll be back tomorrow. Bye for now.